Are any of you the sort of people at a bar or a party or a social event, a charity benefit that can't stand the magic trick? Are you bored when implored to pick a card? Any card? Was your childhood sawed in half, or there scars on your palms where you wished with that magic wand so hard, so desperate? Do you prefer to look for the method in the magic because you're so much more adult, and adults that don't get baffled, and men, well, we especially don't baffle. That's why that Eve bit the apple, and Adam just rolled his eyes unbaffled, if not a little embarrassed. How silly can you be made to look questioning a man who buys his hats based on the mysteriousness of his rabbits? Did you stop believing in the father of Christmas when that one year a spaceship didn't turn up on your wish list? Have you dismissed the lock where nestlids, unicorns, leprechauns, mermaids, dinosaurs? Are you the sort of person that claims their fallen teeth back in expenses in case that bitch tooth fairy exists? Do you believe in sixth senses? Can you see dead people? Or were all men just born equal? Equally reproduced to grow up and decay as worm food? Nothing special, wonderful, magical, inspirational about me, nothing equally about you. Fucking worm food. So I put it to you, all of you. What can you actually prove? You may have your opinion, sure. Suck on your nose and suck on your teeth like tisk tisk. Acting wiser than a wise man in Nazareth, though that isn't fact, is simply theory. So tread carefully before force-feeding your grievances onto the believers of religiousness, magic tricks, mediums, angels, aliens, phoenixes, 9/11 conspirators, Indian gods, ghosts, the works of Shakespeare, Oprah. Everything is out there. That's why they call it everything. So pipe down. Busy keeping an open mind. Busy keeping two open eyes, and I will do, believe me, until I'm ever actually proved otherwise. And in time, I know it's happening. I know what's happening this time. It's passing. And yeah, I'd lend you some of mine if you just try and live a little more than you survive. If you'd realize that blindness isn't an affliction of the eyes only, and yeah, you can throw me thought first into your deep, and you're ignorant. I believe you too have your story. I also believe forgiveness is in the release of an Alcatraz of emotions set free as soon as your brain and your heart meet rationally, as opposed to masquerading as two complete strangers who speak different languages, and whilst your mouth will always act as this bridge over these troubled organs. I promise you always, one won't survive without the other, regardless of the irony of the two working in perfect harmony, only to give up completely every time you fall heavy for a member of your species who is most probably, at the exact same time, fighting upwardly and against, trying not to fall from the weight. Sometimes, just need you to believe and breathe and kiss me. Honestly, I'm sick of feeling so deep enough to never dare come up for air until I've taken the time to repair what's broken of mine. So my poisonous pointed parts don't break through the thickest floors of my skin and tattoo my past on you. I can and will show you how to keep your chin up when your jaw drops and your gums bleed from the jealousy you let bleed like ulcers in my honesty. I'll need our start-up teething problems to teeth less aggressively if you expect any part of me to see the things you see. But I promise I'll look if you let me. Even if it's weird. Like a Picasso impression of Dali, using circular brushstrokes only, hanging slightly to the right of a perfect right angle inside the gallery, too small to talk about, with handleless doors and a sign above its entrance that reads, "Come on in." Take a look around. Everything inside can be yours as soon as you decide on whether or not blindness is or is not an affliction of the eyes only. Thank you very much. Yeah.